Hello. We don't have actually a new AI thing today. So, yeah. I am still eating some food, so that is why you don't see me yet, but I'll be there shortly. Hello there. Sorry. Ace of Hops. Hello. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, I mean, this week has been pretty busy for me. A lot of bugs going on. But I think we'll handle them. Mostly everything I have wanted to is getting done. I'm pretty confident, but I made some adjustments and will continue to do so. Anyway, hello. Syrup, yes, that is accurate. We knew about that. It's just there's nothing we really can do about it. It's been a thing for a long time that we don't really have the we don't really have the ability to pop jewels out like programmatically or anything. So it just kind of is. So early on in development, we knew that would be a thing. So we basically were like, I guess that, so the effects of it is, why not make the gear unequipable? That wouldn't really do much because then you could still just have it on, you know? We can't make you unequip it. So that wouldn't really stop it. But, so the only bad thing about that would be that, you'd be able to have stats, you'd be able to have your primary school, you could have a secondary school stat-wise, and then you'd have a third school with the spells. I guess we'll kind of see how much of a problem that is. It's not that it's impossible to fix, it's just we didn't think at the time that that it would be a big deal. So yeah, we did do it. We did make sure it was fixed for spells, but for the jewels wasn't a whole lot we could do at this time. But again, if it becomes a problem, we can address it, but I don't think it will be. Let's see. Looking about how Storm Fairy and Myth Elf are probably designed to be on the power level small forms should be when the forms are inevitably balanced. Is Death Elf getting nerfed? Right now, there's a very little reason to pick these forms over Death Elf. Well, the only one directly competitive with that is Myth Elf. But why is Death Elf? Like, why wouldn't you say Storm Elf? What's so special about Death Elf over Myth? Excuse me. Why is weaving into balance so horrible? Is it now? Do you think that because balance is all things? I mean, it's right there in the dialogue, balance does everything, but not to as great of an effect. So the counters do not remove, which obviously has the obvious downside of not clearing things, but what it does is, when used wisely, it allows you to infinitely leverage your opponent's moves against them. So if they, if you're a myth and they triple shield against you, you could use some balance spell, like, I don't know, like Power Nova or whatever, or the Mind Blown, to basically get value out of those shields that they have left over for the rest of the match. So that's why. It's not obviously useful because, again, without the clearing, but there are some cases I am sure yet to be discovered with balance. Balance is a weird school, so if you want to go into it, you're going to have to play a bit weird. So, yeah. Alright. It would be helpful and great if you made the 155 health jewel craftable. So those and the flat res. Those jewels are more or less retired, I guess. They're not like, we're not banning them, but we are not supporting those anymore. So our current plan is, yeah, you will not get those anywhere. Tier jewels are for item cards and activities like mana and energy and fishing luck. So yeah, that was part of the jewel audit last year at some point. Yeah. Frostbite and Poison gonna get PvP banned eventually? Eventually, probably, yeah. And Storm Elf, probably, yeah. Your point is that Storm Fairy and Myth Elf aren't worth using when Death Elf has the same DPP, but also comes with weaknesses and drains. Well, drains in Beast Moon might need to be changed as things get if I bet you we will see in Beast Moon what we saw in PvP, where as we balanced the game more and more, then drains be stuck out a lot more. So it's possible those will need changes. You feel like balance needs more spells to use auras and enemy pips. We don't really want enemy pips to be a condition for balance, because as the opponent, there's nothing you can really do about it. Pip generation isn't something that pip generation isn't something that I believe should be punished. So you're saying balance sign is changing? Not necessarily anytime soon, but I think it should be. That one's less egregious than the others because, like, Mana Burn punished your pips no matter how many you had. Balance Scion at least limits it to high pips, but yeah, I don't like the condition. It feels terrible. Exactly, it feels terrible. It feels like when you're going against a balance, it feels like I can't even play my own strategy. Like, I can't set up a combo. Like, if I want to be at 14 pips so I can do an 8 pip into another 8 pip, or a 8 pip into a 6 pip into a 4 pip, some sort of combo you're trying to set up, you can't really do it against a balance. They're going to punish you for trying to set it up. It just, it feels like, well, how come you get to combo but I can't? Yeah. My webcam's off. Yeah. I'm eating. I'm almost done. I have like a few bites left, and then I'll turn it on. Yeah, Deathwolf is crazy. I know. Drains are probably a big problem, especially since they're 100%. Imagine if we cut drains in half. Probably should, to be honest. Also, they need to not go through absorbs. I mean, come on. Anyway. Is there still room for you to join? Oh, heck yeah. We haven't even started yet. We have a grand total of 2 people here. Me and Jax. Weaving into death is easily the most insane thing in the game right now. Really? All of the spells are S tier into death. Is that so? I thought you just said balance into anything is trash. Yeah, no worries. I think he means the fusions. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is use not the word usable. You're gonna make me rage. You can say useful, but usable. If you're saying it's not usable, it sounds like you're saying there's a bug. Like it won't cast. Viable is better. Yeah, useful. Yeah, anyway. You think Fire into Death isn't great because the formula is bad? Fire into Death is the Sunbird? I think that one's amazing, to be honest. That one's just me, though. Some people are saying Stormzilla's not that great. I mean, Grimzilla. And by some people, I mean Liam, so it could be that everyone else thinks it's great. I mean, I would not be surprised. English is your 4th language? Is that true? If that is true, I did not mean to harp on you for speaking. It's not you. It's everybody. Not everybody, but a lot of people use that kind of language. Man, good for you. That's very impressive. 4 languages. Wow. It's normal for Moroccans? Huh. Yeah. I had some people in my school that spoke maybe 3 or 4. English, French, and then a few tribal languages, I think. Anyway. That is very neat. You speak very well for someone whose 4th language is English. Or at least you type very well. Alright. Okay, 1 second. Arabic, and I can't pronounce that first one. Are native, and then French is the language you learn at school, and English because you were chronically online as a child. Fair enough. Are we raiding again today? No. We're doing a gate to get some headless horseman spellements. What do I need to pack? Spooky, yeah. Faints most likely? Alright. I don't need whatever this is anymore. Okay, let's do... Astro claimed a quad for himself. Okay. All right, let's see. So we've got, well, let me just go to my basic setup. Okay. Yeah, I probably don't need whatever this was for. Okay, let's do, yeah, I don't know. I'm probably just fainting for other people, huh? Well. There's that. I can bring my my Dworgen hat. Yeah. Seems good. Alright. The outrage about guild cooldown has died down lately. Yes. That's because of a change we made somewhat recently where after you leave a guild, I mean, the cooldown doesn't start until you join a guild. So that means if you've been in a guild for a while and then you leave, you can immediately join another one. But then you can't leave and then join a third one within like 2 weeks or whatever it is. So for most people, they're not affected by the guild cooldown anymore. It's only if you've been hopping a lot. You're working and can't join? Ah, well, maybe next time. Working is good. This new content is crazy. I think I've spent hours on the side content and haven't even really started on mainline yet. Wow, nice. Yeah, there's a lot of content here, for sure. 2 week also applies if you get kicked. Oh, okay. That's such a smart change. Yeah, I think so. I think so. All right, let me get if I can faint, then I can curse. So, you know what? I'll get rid of this. I mean, I ain't gonna be hitting. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay. Is this all for Astro? Oh wait, no, there's 5. Okay. Let's see. Is it possible to make a fusion spell between 2 random cards that cost exactly 5 pips? Do you mean like every 5 pip card when fused together will equal this one? We could do that if we wanted. Yeah, that's possible. That would be very hard to put on the trainer though, and in your spellbook. Like, how would you even know? Yeah, I'm not so sure about that one. It would, yeah, functionally it could work, but I don't think messaging wise it would be a good idea. Or at least I don't know how it would look. Anyway, ignoring my complaints about balance, this update is easily the best one so far. It's filled with changes and revolutionizing the game. Good job. Why, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I think the game is, I think the update is solid. I think it's probably, yeah, full and best. There's nothing really negative anymore since we addressed the bazaar thing, so only remaining negative is the badge for the badges for weaving, but I don't think that, I think that complaint will die down. It's not a lot in my opinion, of course, but yeah. You're trying to convince a streamer friend to rejoin Wiz. They haven't played since 2010. Lost access to account. Ah, well, yeah. Now's a great time to rejoin. Cool new stuff for sure. Croc update and all that. Can confirm or deny that the rest of us are going to be permanently free. Yeah, no, not really. Not really. It's not happening, but not really. Like I can't really comment on it either way. Let's see. I was thinking like any 5 pip card plus any 5 pip card. Right. Yeah, like I said, functionally it would work. I just don't. Like, again, if you go to train the fusion formula, what would it look like? It would look like, I don't know. Yeah, it would be tough. You're only 56, but you can paint and blade. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, it might. Does it stop everyone from getting drops? Does it scale to the lowest or the highest? It might be lowest. Does Bunferoff even have scaling? I think it, I'm not sure. It probably doesn't because it can't be lower than 100, right? So, yeah, it might not have scaling. I don't know. Is there going to be any changes so that AoEs are more fusionable? How do you mean? Let's see. Hello, Anton. Maybe kind of. Hello, the doctor. Glad you're well. Did you know that WizGoat Alexander Lionheart streamed Test Realm last week? Yes, I was watching for part of it. Because clicking an AoE will immediately send it. Do you have a video of that? On my server, it doesn't do that. That's a use case we knew about, and we made sure to address it. So if the fusion is in your hand, if both components of the fusion formula are in your hand, and you click on the AoE, it won't cast. But if that does happen in tests, then that is not good. I will write myself a note. Like I tested this today actually, so I know it works. I know it works on our servers, just like Fusion in general worked on our servers and didn't work on your guys's. So that's important to know. Fusion AoE thingy doesn't work on Test Realm. Okay. But yeah. I will write that up tomorrow. Small idea. Highlight the new spell card that forms get in the Beast Moon upgrades thing so people can see the glowing thing. Yeah. That is that is the plan. The glows are not quite in yet. And I'm not sure if they will be in by the time live comes. Right now, that like in our test servers or whatever, there's like a border around it, but it doesn't really glow. But anyway, some sort of visual indicator. You thought it was interesting that you can't log into both test and live at the same time. Yeah, it's your account, so your account can only be on one of our servers, whether it's test and pirate or, test, pirate, Wiz, whatever. Yeah. 'Tis what it is. But yeah, what do you guys think of the polymorph towers, or whatever you guys? I don't know what you guys are gonna call them. But it made me happy. I watched Sauce's stream where he was doing it, and he's like, "How are people not talking about this? Like, this is a crazy, like, this is a lot of content that people really enjoy, and like, because he was talking about how it relates to like the Morgant things in Chrysalis, which, as you guys know, I'm a big fan. You love them? Okay, cool. Yeah, I think they're pretty darn cool. You added the team up spell weaving. What? Team up is kind of broken in test for some reason. I don't know why. You wish there was a little bit of outgoing damage. Well, the health of the enemies was calibrated off of the stats of the polymorph. I chose for them to not have any outgoing damage. Reason for that being, it makes it easier for you to plan your own moves, because you know exactly how much damage you're gonna do. So, you know, if the enemy has 500 health left and your spell does 400, that's not gonna kill. All that kind of, those things are kind of ambiguous in normal play. It's not that way at the very beginning of the game, like levels like just Wizard City. But yeah, it's that kind of strategy that I think is fun. So, hey Almond, hello. I saw your video came up. I hope you get 1 million views. I know that one took a long time to put together. Overall, I enjoy them. Some of them, the balance or attack difficult. Yeah, balance is balance. Not easy. You haven't had a chance to play on test much. All right. But I didn't know how to start the 170 mainline quest, so all I tried was the weaving quests. Yeah, there wasn't a tutorial tip from, like, when you log on, and maybe you guys who have played Tesla can tell me, when you log on, is there something from Fitzoom who's like, hey, you finished Wallaroo, next is Selenopolis, come see me? Because you had to talk to Fitzoom in the Arcanum. There was nothing. Okay, let me put that in there. No, nothing? Feel like that would be important. Fitzoom message. Yep. Okay. But yeah. I've been living on test room. You really have, yeah. Challenge mode Loon Knights is still the same as normal mode. Yeah, same with all of its ducks too, right? Yeah. All the duckies are in a row and with the incorrect stats. Are you guys aware the activity spell trainer UIs are kind of messed up from the changes? Yes, that is being worked on. You can still outlock saying it 20,000 times the first iteration of the Azteca raid. What was this? Oh, I missed something. Anyway. Okay. The Storm Wolf kept spamming Berry Surprise against my fire balance. He ran out of health in that fight. Ooh. Storm Wolves kept spamming Berry Surprise against your fire balance. So this was into balance. The second floor. Well, did you not have Gearhead Path B? But yeah, it is possible that one needs to be adjusted. Let me see. I am making some changes to the fight, very minor, but yeah. It kept spamming it whenever it could. Well, so your fire half would not be able to help you with the hots, but your balance should have a couple answers. I guess Gearhead's the only one that would. So maybe, do you not have enough copies? Maybe you only have like 3. So at that point, you just have to out damage it. Yeah, I did watch Almond do it. Obviously, he had will casts, but yeah, hopefully you'd be able to outlast it. 2 400 hots every 2 rounds couldn't get enough damage out. Yeah, healing does outpace damage in general. Maybe we should just give everybody, or maybe I should just give the balance piggy some refolds. That also might help. It would definitely help the balance one. I mean the ice one, because you're wanting to gambit them with the Colossus. But yeah, treefold or maybe just infection. Yeah, anyway. Understood. Or heck, maybe the new aura. Who knows? Pathogen. But yeah. Who we waiting on? Looks like we might have 2 teams. Is it a bad idea to run Fire Death, since nothing synergizes in the fusion is bottom path Death Golem for 1 less pip, 1 fewer pip? But I mean, pips are important. But so the reason I think you would do that, and the main reason you would go opposite wheel is what you're talking about, is that you counter your counters. So if you're fire and you want to go into death, so if you're fire, then, you know, both myth and ice are gonna, no, myth and storm. You're fire, you're over here. I had it opposite. Life and fire. Life and storm. Jeez. You're fire, so life and storm counter you. Yes, life and storm have dot counters. So if you're running death, then now you counter life and storm. So that's why you would do it. Bro's struggling. I know. Visualizing things is really bad. Is really hard for my brain. Like, some people are very good at it. I am not. I need physical images. There we go. Now we have it. Fire. Yeah, so if you go opposite, then you counter the 2 schools that counter you. That's what you would do it for. And don't forget, you know, and this is part of the reason, part of the thing that the polymorph fights are trying to teach you is that if you go into a school, it's not just the fusion that you get, but you get all of their spells, you know. And by you get them, I mean, like, you get their whole library. So if you don't want to use the Death Sunbird, you don't have to use it. But there might be something else that Death has that you would be interested in. You know, Scarecrow, Banshee, Ghoul, whatever the heck it is. So yeah. Did your Beast Moon form feedback count as feedback, even though I can't post in the official server? I will read it. I haven't been able to go through any of the Beast Moon form feedback yet. Just is what it is. Is there any way you could look at Balanced of him again? It's so terrible to use as a healing counter. Maybe make it 3 that are 70 or something. Maybe we have to treat it like like dot traps. Maybe we make them hot traps. I don't know. You might be right about that, since we didn't affect that with the healing changes. Anyway, let's see. There's a chest that responds right away after using it in Azteca. Is it okay if we use it even if it keeps respawning? Are you saying it spawns? It spawns before you fight the boss in Azteca? You should probably fight the boss first. This is your first time interacting with the wheel and such, so that you're learning as you go? That's awesome. Why, thank you. I don't know why I said thank you. I just read the message below you that said thank you. Anyway, I hope the tutorial was helpful, and that the quests help you learn. Learning as you go is kind of the intention of these quests, so I hope they work. So let me know if they do. You wished fight would regen your mana and HP. They do. With the exception of the ice one, I think. Cantrip chest. Oh, there's a cantrip chest that keeps respawning. Oh. You should probably not keep spamming it. Would like to know where that is. A question about spell weaving. Whenever someone says spell weaving, I don't know if you're talking about spell fusion or magic weaving. They're spell weaving would be kind of the combination of the two, but okay, it sounds like you're talking about magic weaving. How come the school you weave into, you can't learn all of the spells, depending which school you are? For example, I did Myth into Storm. Okay, so you got the Storm Medusa. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I stopped saying spell weaving. Yeah. Make it even more confusing and say magic fusion. Oh no. Not the magic fusion. Okay. So if you're asking why can't you learn all of the spells, like why can't I learn all of the like storm weaving spells? It's because there's only one that is yours, like for your school. It is true that there has never been a spell on a trainer that you cannot learn. So we're working for that. We are working through that. I remember you talking about being able to get the opposite spell. Is that something that's planned for this update or down the road? Neither. If you heard me talking about it, it was about why we didn't do that. Why we didn't allow the inverse. So yeah, it is not planned currently to switch that. I don't think it will be. But we're working on making that more obvious through the visuals of how things are presented. Ice was also a winner in this update. Death Mammoth is insane. So is Myth Ice Colossus, the Mice Colossus. Rock Man of Ages, I think it's called. Okay. Let's see. You'd say the mechanics of it, since the concern was that the monster used as a base. So yeah, the monster of the card is your school, and then the school or the color of it is the weave school. That is how you can remember it. And the reason we didn't allow the other side is because it doesn't. So for instance, if you are myth going into storm, you can use the storm Medusa, but you can't use the, I'm gonna get it, the mythic mermaid. And so if you got the mythic mermaid as a myth, then the Sirens card in your deck, the Storm spell Sirens card, would essentially act as a mutate, and you would not have to use any sort of storm stats for that spell to be useful to you. So basically, you get the benefit of weaving into storm without actually weaving into storm. Like, you don't have to have any sort of storm stats or anything to use that. So yeah. Would it be possible to get dual school damage jewels? It's possible. The reason we did Pierce was because I'm not sure about the damage. The reason we did Pierce is because of so much of the value of Pierce came from the jewels. Like, if you're in your main school, like if you didn't have Pierce jewels, your Pierce would be so low. But if you didn't have damage jewels, your damage would be fine, if that makes sense. But in the future, yeah, it's certainly not impossible that we'd do damage jewels. We'd have to calculate it. It might not be even across the board though. Myth Vampire was so trippy to see. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Kind of wild. Would there be an easy way to have the same mechanic but on a proper school card? A Mythic Sirens mechanic but on a storm card? Maybe. Depends. Yeah, it depends what is Mythic Sirens? What does Mythic Sirens do? I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, it depends. Generally speaking, the fusion is you take something from the opposing school, not opposing, but the other school. Whether that's the condition or the results of the condition. My dual school setup would be perfect with just one dual death and storm damage duel. Are you saying like you're hitting Pierce cap? Death and storm dealer. Yes, okay. Well, what are you putting in that jewel slot then? Like, couldn't you put death damage and then just run storm dealer on your pet or something? We're here. Only took a little bit. You sat in an ad? Yeah, there's ads at the beginning, but that's so that you don't have to watch them during. A Pokemon distracted you? Can't compete with that. Group 1, everyone but Astro. Group 2, Astro. Okay. You need the Kecleon. Shoot, I don't remember what that one is. Sounds familiar. Is it Pokemon Go? Haven't played that in a bit. Wonder if negative auras work in the Polaris raid. Wonder indeed. What school is he? Storm hitter. All right, let's see. It doesn't work in Azteca raid. Yeah, Azteca is the Wait. We have Storm Hitter? Wait, you do? Isn't it you? Oh. Never mind. Oh, wait, never mind. I guess there's 3 groups. Who's hitting? Not Chase. Chase is level 50. Is Caitlyn hitting? But wait, Caitlyn's on a 2-player mount. Hold on. Is anybody in this call? Oh, okay. Okay, well, apparently I'm hitting then. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll hit. In which case... Now I'm a bit lost. You'll join us and send 2 ults with Caitlyn. Okay, so we are doing a storm. We are doing the storm hitter. Okay. I can be first. Dylan Sky Mask. Okay. Back to Dworgenhood. Okay, I'm just buffing with Feint. Alright, let's see. Would it make design sense to be able to pick up both fusion types for a school pairing? No, that's the thing. But have the School of the Card always be your secondary. Well, so are you saying hey, like the actual effect, like the conditional part of the spell could technically be used. Both of them could technically be used by both pairs. Probably. But, you know, there's a bunch of conversions that could be on a lot of schools but aren't necessarily. Like, there's other reason for it to be one spell. But like, so if we duplicated every spell, we'd have to find cinematics for all the others as well. What was it you were saying as a tech raid? Oh, I was just saying that the auras are not existent in that raid, which includes the negative ones. So yeah. Alright, let's see. What if I attenuate on Hunhao and Kansu challenge mode? Probably bad things. Because Hunhao has all of the, well, not all, but most of the cheats. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I don't think the Gwen cheats are in the Kansu fight. You still wanted Hots to Blades, but the Hecate Blade Fuel will suffice. Also, Hecate's bottom path is Hots to Chromatic Weakness, isn't it? Right, Chromatic Weakness Aura. You really can't wait to try Kansu's challenge mode. Standard felt way too easy. Yeah, it's supposed to be soloable and fun and silly a bit. But you know. Nullity. Nullity is not in there. It is the Devourer instead. The nullities cheats are determined by the minion it's with, which is difficult in this fight unless you want us to summon unless you want me to summon another minion on the Kansu fight. I don't think you do. Throw Belloc in there. Just pick one? That wouldn't be the nullity then. But yeah, anyway. I picked the 4 that I thought were the most the 4 that were the most scary. So yeah. Hello, Soul Sword. Will the real Morganth stands please stand up? Yeah, people like Morganth. I am aware. Sweet. All right. I'm not hitting. We got Storm. Faint Bunferatu. Yeah. How are you going to do Devourer challenge mode in the future? I have no idea. Honestly, that fight probably doesn't even... The cheats probably don't even need a modification. You just add the challenge mode rules and it would be a lot harder. Yeah. Challenge mode is basically just can't use the OP cards and you know, yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, it's not always does challenge mode have to be drastically different than standard. With the Arc 2 rematches, they're pretty much, I think, exactly the same. And that's by design. With Kansu, they're very different, but that's because they had very different goals. Is a challenge mode for Devourer been considered? Amongst all the challenge mode things, we've picked pretty much everything else because we would do all the others first because that one is not mainline. So faint. Okay. Can we blade in this fight? I guess we can. Challenge Medulla kind of drives me crazy though, because the HP is still 125k. Well, you can do it. I don't know if the stream... Yeah, no, they're probably not, but I did it on stream a few times to do my my Imperia challenge modes right there. So I know how it is. I got the 3 headless. Alright. Let's Chase, can you faint this time? Also, Dylan, can you potent faint? Woot. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can one round this. It was shook that design was picked over Aberrant Paradox, since it's still technically him, just marked hostile. Yeah, we just wanted it to be it was for story reasons. The way that it was. Nice. Alright, let's see how this goes. Doom and gloom, I guess. But yeah, design is the main character, I guess, of the fourth arc. Aberrant Paradox to be unkillable? Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. Let's see. Let's see. Design is the only one that isn't a villain. Yeah, it's more arc focused, sure. And it's not that, yeah. It's still Khonsu, remember? He's just polymorphed. So it may look like the other people, but it's still Khonsu. Woot. All right. Trying to learn some lore. Aberrant Paradox, evil side of our wizards? Kind of. I think so. It was design, but he was trying to imitate us, I think, was the idea. I don't remember. Is Headless getting a new tier? No. Check your DMs after stream? Sure. What's come off as the biggest surprise this test round? Biggest surprise? Not sure what you mean. Let me fix this. Oh, I think huckleberries. What is taking up all of my... It's probably some garbage gear, isn't it? Yeah, Darkmoor. Okay, yeah, I have a lot of crap. Holy. This will take a while to go through. I'm just gonna... That's something. That's enough for now, hopefully. All right. The biggest surprise, I mean something that players responded to in a way you didn't expect. What did players respond to differently than I expected? I mean, the biggest surprise was the Bazaar thing for sure. That's something we didn't really think about. And the response by not all but few were very, very passionate and angry about it. And also like a lot of them were not just that, but also like a few of them were saying after the fact, I've seen in Reddit or what, I don't remember, some other devs showed me that some people were saying like, oh no, now they're walking it back, but they did this on purpose and all that. But it's, yeah, it was wild. It was, yeah. So anyway, otherwise the responses were more or less expected, so I'm glad. Yeah, Def the weaving tasks. I already, the weaving tasks, I knew, I more or less expected what we got from that. But yeah. You guys are getting drops with the level 50, yes. Let's see. You wish this dropped some good gear? Yeah. Did I not get headless that time? It looks like I didn't get headless that time. No, I did. Okay, that was weird. Anyway, I do like how I can sell jewels in the bazaar. Yeah, the bazaar was literally just a UI update and only positive things. Like, allowing more copies of treasure cards was not like not meant to be a negative thing. I mean, you have more opportunity to get treasure cards. Anyway, and yeah, the accessibility of gear as well. Sheesh. I have so many jewels. What are these for? What do I have? I guess I should keep that. Alright. Shoot, did I just walk in the wrong one? I did. Sorry, Jax. I came in and cantripped. By the way, is it 1 or 2 hours? If the prices get reverted, set back with the original index bounds, I would say it would make everything else a massive W. Yeah, that is changing, I believe. So, yeah, there's no reason to hate on it. And the one thing about it that especially was surprising to me, and maybe it shouldn't be, but from that, you could tell that there were some people in the community that were just waiting for it. Like the update was getting more, mostly universal praise, and there were some people who were just like upset about that. And so as soon as there was something that they could latch on to call it, to call it a bad update, then they latched on immediately. It's just wild. I can't comprehend it. But anyway. All right. Anyway. Already communication skills kept the specifics vague, but he said restoring live round behavior. There you go. No pet jewels, no 170. Yeah. Best in slot is not gonna be there at the moment. Best update ever except for badge grinders? What do you mean? Badge grinders are gonna have the best time. They get like a crap ton of more content. Why no pet jewels? We can maybe add them later, but the idea is that the nothing best in slot and pet jewels are kind of always best in slot. Because they do not change level. So yeah, anyway. Do I dare farm badges? I don't know. If you want something to do on the game, it's something, and I think it's fun. Just do every quest, every you get to experience everything the game has to offer, I can tell you that. It's really just the 60 mobs one that kills me. Yeah, I feel like you will... Yeah, the 60 is a big number, but it's gonna take you like... I mean, I guess it depends what kind of group you're with, but even by yourself, it won't take you that long. Those of you who have farmed badges know that it's... that it doesn't take long. You don't love the mob grinding. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to do it. That's the best. That's the thing. You don't have to do the ones that you don't want to do. So that's the idea. Needless farming is not content. For a badge grinder, absolutely it is. If you're just if you like, that's what badge grinding is. Needless farming. Or some of it is, not all, but some of it is that. Same with the challenge mode things. If you don't think it's rewarding to do it, then you don't have to. Drop off the leaderboard, give it to someone else. Only 60, they lowered it. It was never, I don't think it was ever above 60, to my knowledge. Obviously, if you won with a group of 3 or 4 wizards, then it's 15 times. Remember, the 60 includes every enemy in your combat. It's not just, yeah. Did I already have any of these? I don't think I did. All right. Speaking of badge grinding, your streams have inspired me to go for as many as I can. Probably no raid ones. But why? Raid ones are the best. Raids are fun. You gotta say. I gotta say. But, you don't have to, of course. You got some question. The weaving team up badges. I know you're still working on that one, but in my mind, people stop requesting team ups in their weaving quest, then I'm toast. Well, Test Realm will have more team up opportunities than Live would. Anyway, Live Realm would have way more than Test would, is what I'm saying. There's a lot more people on the live servers than in Test Realm. You think 60 per rank is kind of silly? You don't have to do it. You don't have to do that one. You can do the others. Imagine someone does 50 challenge mode nightmares on every school. I have yet to see it, but my goodness. Lolly, you can tone it down a little bit there. Or you're gonna get a timeout. My goodness. Let's see. You guys as devs need to remember that your players also want to play other games. Sure. You can do that. All of the weaving is optional. That is one of the important parts about it. I don't have to do the ones I don't want to do. Yeah, I mean you have to do 3 of the 5 options. There were 4 options, but we added a 5th for more option there. Doing challenge mode is engaging and progress for badges. Even the 50 ones, huh? I don't know if you did the 50 ones actually. But again, yeah, I mean, you don't have to do it though. And also, if you're getting every badge, there's plenty of worlds where you have to do 250 mobs of each mob. Why would you not have a problem with that, but have a problem with this? Badge grinding would be worth it to people if a third of the game was free. Oh my gosh. What makes you think that? By that logic, would you say that that people who are only free to play have every badge that you could possibly get that is free to play? $15 round. 15 times is 15 rounds solo. You're gonna 1 round the bosses? Is that what you're saying? Everyone has their thing that motivates them. For some, it's badges. Sure. I too enjoy badges. You farmed your headless last night? Nice, nice. Alright, let me see if I can catch up. Holy. Alright. You get me a guild that does raids and I'll go for them. We're a guild that does raids. Almond does raids, does he? Oh, well, we know he does. Actually, were you around for the 3rd raid? Am I stupid? I know you were like a big pioneer of the 2nd raid. And I know you were like the first for the Nightmare Dungeon, but I don't remember you in the 3rd raid. Anyway. Believe it or not, the target audience doesn't have money. Then they're if you think that our target audience is free to play players, that is not our target audience. Our target audience would be the paid players. I mean, that's just kind of common sense there. Sorry, I just had to get rid of some stuff. I'm getting a lot of crap from this. Okay, well, I need to keep those. Don't need those. Am I getting housing items or something? Yes, a couple things. I'm really not. Okay, I guess seeds, but not that many. Okay. 48, that should be enough for a while. Hopefully the rest. Did you fix the cantrip chests? No. But also in Arc 1 they don't meet the standards either. Just yeah. In general. It was more of a joke response. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Unfortunately, I will be doing them all because I want all the badges. But I'm allowed to have criticism. Yeah. Hey, Ducky, how's it going? You're allowed to have criticism, but but you at least recognize that it is your own choice to go for all the badges. And updates that add a lot make it give you a speed bump. Man, how behind am I? Oh my gosh. Holy smokes, sorry. Tone down what? You were cursing and yelling. Anyway, let's see. And enraged. Let's see. Level scale revamp, please. I know that's something we have to go. Let's see. 50 challenge roads is rewarding and engaging. There's no reward for the weaving quests. Of course there is. There's no reward for the weaving quests? That's literally that's wild. If you only plan to do one school. Okay, well, I probably should have finished reading that. Sure, then I mean, you don't have to. I mean, well, do you not think that versatility is rewarding? But also doing 1,000 medullas certainly ain't rewarding. But people do. Let's see. Badges are a secondary thing, but if that's the case, then you're saying that people who have free people would have every badge that you can get in the free area, which I don't believe is true. Why wouldn't you one round croc bosses as max level? You probably could, but as the intended level, you probably couldn't. Let's see. Currently failing at solo Neverix. Oh yeah, that one's hard. Dual accuracy jewels. Maybe. Accuracy is already pretty darn plentiful. You have universal accuracy, 16% jewels. Yeah. My freaking goodness. Lolly Squaggins, you're very pleasant to talk to. Let's see. I just worry about being a deterrent for people wanting to get into advanced stuff for the first time. The badge part? Maybe. Let's see. How many badges does New World give overall? In the world, probably like 20, but if you count weaving, a lot more, because it's 5 times 3 times 7. 105. That. Someone put that number in there earlier. Let's see. Way harder to get perfect accuracy on Tool Schools and Grand PvP. It sure is, but that is the nature of Grand, though. You're level 50, not max. People just kind of in generally want us to retire accuracy as a stat, which basically saying just make us never fizzle, you know? Which, honestly, you might have some sympathetic ears within King's Isle for that idea. Could see dual accuracy being rank up reward, maybe. For the higher burden ones, possibly. Let's see. 100% Polaris quest badge is called Polaris Best World because it's true. Yeah. You spewed what you could. That is an accurate term used there. Good luck with the console launch. Why, thank you. I don't imagine that was genuine, but I think it'll go well. It's 18 times 6. 18 times 6. It's 5 per. Oh, right. I got you because of the 3. Yeah. That. But if you get the 18, you'll get the other 3. Technically, you'll get the other 3 before then, but you know. All right. Anyone in the chat like Celestia or like me? I haven't played it in a while, to be honest. I like parts of it. Dual school thing, yep. Accuracy doesn't serve much other than to make early game miserable. That is a little bit true. Don't fall off that high horse. Oh my god. Okay. You're asking for the game to be free. All right. People not being able to use current accounts will be a huge deterrent. At least that's what the community is saying. What are you talking about? You talking about for console? Oh yeah, of course. But our target audience is not really current Wiz players for console. Current Wiz players play on PC, and that's completely fine. So, there will be a non-zero amount of Wiz players who do go to console, though. But so it's obviously not discouraged, but yeah. Anyway, it should be. There's many current players that have lost PCs and can't and haven't played because of that. Well, then those people would. Why would they not play console then? If you're saying there's people who like the game, love it, but they have lost access to their account through one way or another. Those people would. Is console and controller is controller support coming to PC? I don't know for sure, but maybe. You will definitely play the game on console, maybe even try to reach the end of the game there. If there's trophies, even beyond, but PC will remain my primary way to play. Yeah, there you go. See, there you go. Xander's one of them. I'll try it, probably. Actually, I'm not sure. At some point. Okay. You think it'd be cool if you could pick up your current account on console? Yeah, it's just not how it can't. So if you want to learn more about it, though, there was a KI Live last month or 2 months ago where Falmea goes over it really well. So, yeah. Didn't expect the fish. Yes, Joel is a fish. You didn't lose access to the account, you just don't have a PC to play it on. Okay. Yeah, it's disappointing, but again, there's a lot of reasons why we couldn't do cross-platform. Y'all would not believe how difficult it is with all of the different things that consoles require, and just how that all works. I don't even know half of it. So, anyway, there's a lot involved, and of course we started from it would be great if it was cross-platform and stuff, but there were reasons why it couldn't be. So, if that means that you or a lot of Wiz players who play on the computer won't play on console, you know, it is what it is. But I think you guys underestimate the console audience. There's a lot of people who have never heard of or played Wizard before. Hard to imagine in our circles, but yeah. Let's see. You love to pick up your current account on console, but you get why, yeah. When I played MMOs on consoles, I was devastated when I learned you can't transfer them. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was, pretty much every single MMO that goes cross-platform does this, except for like maybe a couple with, what was she saying, Epic Games or whatever. Yeah. With a lot more resources than we. You're curious how raids are going to work on console? Me too. First console raid win would be quite the feat. Can't wait for the opposite effect to happen. People to show up asking for help on console. What do you mean? Show up asking for help. Well, the people on console will have the advantage of all of those raids having been figured out before by us. So, yeah. Challenge Node Nightmare Dungeon on console. Honestly, would probably be less latency issues on console, I would guess. I have no idea. Can you explain your reasoning behind why max levels should have worse stats? That is not what I've said. I just said I know it's something we need to look into, but it's just not top priority right now. Very different from saying it needs to be the way it is, or it's good that it is the way it is. I would say that someone was saying that was designed as intended. I would say it is possible. Well, it is true that we would rather miss this way than the other way. As in, we would rather the problem be, hey, level scaling isn't as good, because, you know, max levels can still play the max level league. But if we failed the other way, where, hey, max levels are way better at Grand than Grand people are, then the people who are actually at level 50 have nowhere to go. So that I do believe, like this problem that we're having, not that it's not a problem, but it's better than the alternative. But of course we want it to be more better than it is. When do you think the updates will come to live? From Test Realm? Not this week. But tough to say. Well, when it's ready. How about that? You're failing the right way, but the disparity between lower levels and max is way too high. Well, yeah. So, I mean, yeah. You're saying you're failing the right way, but you're failing too much. Yeah, true. Sometime before spring test realm. Jeez, yeah. I would hope. I mean, I hope it's not a spoiler to say 2024. I do think that is not irrational. No way. Guys, it's this year. I mean, I would think. I mean, you can never know for sure, but I really think. The more you balance level scaling, the more apparent those wand hits will be. That is true, wand hits. You can't forget about wand hits. That is an advantage that the upper people have. So we don't want it to be, if the stats were completely equal, then the 170s would have the advantage. That is true. The 2024 fall update is in 2024. Fall? What? Yeah, maybe. Were wand hits missed in scaling? I mean, wand hits aren't scaled at all. Spells aren't scaled. It's the stats that are scaled. It's just that the higher level people have wand hits that do much more. Like 100 over, I think it's like over 100 damage more. Nearly 100 damage more. Which, with stats applied, it does make a big difference. You also hope it doesn't go next week. Mario and Luigi brothership demands my full attention. Well. Well, I'll tell you what. If you go on, if you plug into the locals who live on Test Realm like Almond, and ask them, hey, are there any major bugs left? Today, I think he would say yes. When he says no, maybe that means Test Realm's coming soon. Yes, he would say yes, yeah. The answer right now, I would assume, would be yes. So, still being worked on. even if the death spell quest has been fixed, there's still a lot of things with spell fusion that aren't quite there. Unless I'm mistaken, the spell book doesn't show them at all. The trainers don't show the components. Glows aren't working. Apparently the AoE selection isn't working. I didn't know that. Lots of things. Death spell, Loon Knight, some fusion spells, doodle maps. Yeah, doodle maps are coming. Worst bug, the cantrips are still using the fishing spell background. Ooh. We can't have that. What's broken on Loon Knight? The challenge version has the wrong mobs in it, I think. I think. It does the full dungeon is not supposed to? No, it should. And as I said before, if we ever, which right now the plan is to eventually, if we ever make it such that you can go through the game and do challenge mode first on your story playthrough, as in like you don't have to do standard ever, then if that's the case, then the challenge modes have to reflect standard in the terms of the lore, the story, all that kind of stuff. So right now, the ones to make that true, the ones we'd have to go back to would be like Medulla. But also, think about this. Wouldn't it be cool to have a challenge mode Quizler fight? I think it would be cool. I wanted it. I was a little disappointed that it was single fight. No? You don't want a Quizler fight? Lame. We already have one. It's in the Cabal's Revenge raid. He doesn't have unique cheat. I think Montgomery would have to be changed too. Anyway. I want a Quizler fight? Okay, see, there you go. We got one. Anyway. My only issue is that you'd have to prepare for both fights with the same deck. Yes. It's like a dungeon. Exactly. Belloc needs it. Does he though? Let's get the Abyss challenge mode. Yeesh. I don't know about that. Dude is not even a boss. He didn't earn it. Cry about it. Yeah, maybe we'd have to make him a boss. Or maybe it'd just be a boring mob fight, I guess. Lost Soul challenge mode. Bet you couldn't beat a Lost Soul in challenge mode. You're not able to use Feint. On the topic of cantrips, check this out. Is it, let me guess. Add a teleport to the Brenda Grove. Okay, no, it's not. They got a icon on Testra only. Yes. Cantrip spells have an icon. You want the astral card art. Automod got me? Oh. Well, I got it anyway. So you're fine. Yeah, I mean, it looks... it doesn't really work with the text. It would have to be white text, I think. That being said, maybe. Possibly. Challenge mode gold key bosses? I don't think so. I don't know. How about after we nail mainline? I would love to do just like every update or every year, I don't know. Just go through old worlds and add challenge mode to them. With a new gear set or whatever. I feel like the cosmetic set or whatever. I think that would be fun. Should put it on the let me remind myself. Should put it on the list. Maybe we could go backwards if it makes more sense than going forwards. So we would start with Novus, I guess. Oh man. People would not like that. I would. Let's see. Challenge mode. Yeah. Okay. Adibus challenge, you know it. Maxine. Design Duelist. And Ren 1010. Y'all already know which ones would get it. The ones that drop the gear. Yeah, I'm losing jewels. I don't really care. And I'm losing gear. I honestly don't even care about that either. Maybe a little I do. How does this keep happening? I got rid of 50 spaces of gear. Why do you drop so much crap? At least I'm getting gold, I guess. I guess that's something. He drops so much gear, I know. Good morning, Chrono. Hello, hello. At least Lemuria, no challenge mode you have to do. Well, yet. Old One Scion challenge mode. What would Lemuria be? It would be the Old One Scion. It would be that guy from the base chamber. Obviously heroes. I forget who else. Oh, Power Draconian. Everyone's looking forward to that. Sheesh. Well, see then, so after we go through all these, then we do the second pass, and then all the secondary bosses get challenge modes. So, in case you don't know, I break things up I break up bosses in a world in 3 categories. You know, primary bosses, secondary bosses, tertiary bosses. Primary bosses are the ones that get challenge mode and drop the best gear. Secondary bosses, they drop gear still, but it's not the best. So, like, for example, off the top of my head, the Abyss is one, and the, like, Quake Charmer and Copycat in Novus, they're secondary bosses. So, like, they drop, like, level 155 gear or something. Tung Ok. Anyway. Secondary bosses are usually, like, the final boss of an area. So, like, final boss of La Ville Rose, final boss of whatever. So secondary bosses are more scattered out throughout the world. And They also include a lot of secondary bosses. Anyway, of side bosses, side quest ones. Anyway, point is, eventually, I would want primary and secondary bosses all to have challenge mode. But I wouldn't do that until all the primary bosses have challenge mode, which would be a long time still. So don't need to worry. I'm just saying it could be cool. They literally said the first 3 challenge modes were because people were getting stuck. That is true. The first 3 challenge modes were literally the challenge mode version was the exact same as it always was. And then the standard was what was new. It was easier. But yeah. Okay, now I missed a lot, didn't I? I know Heroes has one. It would need updating. It still needs updating now. I think working up from the beginning would be really fun. It would, yes, I agree. Challenge mode playthrough. That is what people want, I think. It needs a champion, though, and I don't know if I can be that champion. This is clearly a 2-hour gate, isn't it? I feel like we've been going for a while. All right. Yeah, it's 2 hour. All right. Fine with me. I'm getting Spellyments. Imagine you're questing in Unicorn Way and you get hit with the Rochambeau cheats. Yeah. Nah, I don't, even at the earliest, I don't know if we would do it in Wizard City, because like, what would that even be? If y'all haven't played the beginning of the game in a while, it's actually kind of difficult to solo like General Achilles and Alakane Swift Arrow. You're actually like within a margin of death there. It's by no means like super easy. The reason challenge mode exists is because that challenge that you get in Wizard City gets lost as you get higher and higher. So this kind of, you know, and obviously the kinds of challenge that you get as you get up are a lot different. They're more cheat-based challenge than stat-based challenges, which is one of the motivations for the polymorph towers for weaving, because that kind of brings back the stat-based challenge, and it's about card play, and I don't know, some people think that's fun. Oh my gosh, so many. I should just go lock these things so that I can sell things easier. Anyway. Don't give Tom the idea of challenge writer. You just started recently and it was rough as a solo player? Yeah, it is. But in a fun way. Like, it's actually challenging just to beat the bosses and stuff. It feels, yeah, I don't know, it feels different. It presents some challenge that is kind of lost today, I think. Why do I don't need this, actually. I don't want the Nightmare gear. What am I even doing with this? No. Okay, they're waiting on me. This is an MMO after all. It is. Can't frown on others for bringing a group. Let's see. You think soloing Arc 1 is still really fun in general? I'm a freaking love soloing Labyrinth. You love it. That's interesting. Will ramps be made usable in standard mode? Not yet. Let me see. Oh, cool. Wait, let me does this work? Oh, heck yeah. Okay. We got Valcour Drake Rider back in the guild. Hold on. Okay. Un moment. Sorry, not meaning to hold everybody up. Oh no, I ran out of energy. I can't. Wait, I redeemed it from my backpack? That was weird. All right, let's see. If you bladed and he got his 120% supercharge, he could wipe your whole team with bugs. Shane? Oh, yeah. You missed pre-nerf Mirage. I don't know if I was there for pre-nerf Mirage. I kind of took a pause between in Arc 3, I guess. Arc 4 was when I was playing the most. And then, yeah, I played up through Arc 2 when Darkmoor was the last update. But yeah, anyway. Let's see. If there's one thing you miss about 2017 to 2019, it's that all the end bosses got cool cinematics because they didn't have to be super simple for standard. Cinematics. I'm not sure what you mean. Like you mean like the cutscenes? Or just like the big creatures in the back, like the rat fight? Grandfather Spider didn't really have that. Got a cutscene after, but I mean, if you want to see big creature in the back, I mean, Novus? Giant spectacle fight? I mean, Wallaroo? That big Doom Moon thing? I mean, it's Medulla had the shadow cannon. Titan was the coolest though. I mean, I think that was continued in Arc 4 too. You wish that Arc 4 were a bit more cinematic. Doom Moon was pretty close. I mean, do you not remember, let's see, so Aberrant Paradox. There was a giant wizard thing whose eye was changing colors and changing the bubble and stuff. Like Paradox was cool. Lemuria was probably like the most unique final boss fight that we've had. I mean, 8v4? That's wild. At the time, it was mind-boggling. Novus had a big creature. I mean, that's probably more on par to like the Doom Tree in, well, a little bit more, but like Doom Tree in, or maybe it's probably more like Morganth, I would say. It's closer to Morganth or Malistair's Bone Dragon, yeah. It's closer to those where like, yeah, it hits you, and it does affect the fight and whatnot. But it's not quite like the others. I get that. Well, I mean, the rats was kind of the same way too. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the spectacle of the final bosses is very much maintained through Arc 4, at least in my eyes. You cannot recreate the fear of Storm Titan baseball batting you and wiping your team. That did hurt. Although you can recreate that fear. Well, I guess it's not so much a fear because it's predictable. But the execute background process. Yeah. I guess more and more fights now are less random and more predictable based on player request, and I think it's for the better. But you are right, there is something cool about the randomness and that feeling of having to overcome the odds that are against you, you know? Doesn't Kansu have an insta-kill? Hanhao does. Kansu does, kind of. By proxy. Drop bear change being Myth OT was OP. You like the drop bear change because Myth OT was OP. Okay, cool. Yes. Tis better, I agree. Something about Marleybone bothers you? Storm Titan was still a little predictable because it was based on a Shadow Pip count. Well, yeah, but the Shadow Pips are random. Demon 2, I saw that Earthwalker do 16k damage. Yeah, but that's preventable. I guess they're both preventable. And at least the Demon one is actually defendable too. Like Legion Shield Legion Shield wouldn't do much, but you can actually like weakness it and stuff, but you can't do that with the Meteor. The new myth spell for Selenopolis is going to be my go-to for Crash Challenge mode. Did the changes go through for that? Like, are they on Test Realm? I wasn't sure. You can't weakness an ice? Have you tried? I just told you. I don't think the Gwen parts are part of the of Kansu's things. I think it wouldn't make thematic sense for Gwen to suddenly show up and be like, Ice freezes storm. But I don't know, maybe I need to add those and just remove the voice. Who knows? It's still 230 plus 460 or something. Okay, so that'll be, yeah, I guess it hasn't gone through yet. Only Malice keeps his then? Yeah. Malice, because Malice says his own. Malice because Malice, yeah. Malice because Malice. But yeah, and yeah, I don't think even in the Azteca raid, I don't think Hunhao limits blading. I might be wrong about that. He is deaf, but yeah, I don't recall. Daily buff Wings of Fate reminder, thanks. What do his polymorphs actually do in Khonshu Standard? Since they don't have any attached cheats. Do they not? Well, that's main. Yeah, maybe they don't. It's just the Dex then. The Dex. He don't got wheel cheats. Yeah, I didn't think he did. So the only one that would be unlike its in-raid counterpart would be the demon, really. So should I change demon to make it harder? I don't know. Demon also is harder without the minions, so I figured it was fine. Wait, is Fallon the hitter? I guess we just go. We ball. Do you have an AoE first turn? Yeah. Easy. Okay, you're letting Fallon replace you for a bit. Okay. Yeah, just Phantasmania should be good. Court. That was all caps. You think it would be fun for Khonshu Standard to let Spider have his wheel spin? Possibly, yeah. Yeah, he's the only one of them who really has cheats, more or less. But I don't remember if I added that or not. Excuse me. All right. You're on challenge mode. Can you be any school for Khonshu? Yeah. I think you can. Spin the wheel. I'm enjoying this. Yeah. Morganth has cheats too. Not really. At least not impactful ones. Does she have any cheats that don't have to do with the big spider in the back? I definitely have my plan for 1/4 of Khonshu's polymorphs. Malice. Malice is in more recent memory. So that's the one I would know how to do first. I would not be surprised if a couple of the polymorphs had mostly the same Wait, what happened? Did she not hit? Do I have a cleanse? I do. Got Phantaz. Epic Enchanted Phantasmania on turn should kill. All those paints are gone. Uh-oh. Should I be DMing you or Stormbringer for template issues? Probably Stormbringer. Death sharpens my bite. No! Oh, that is terrible. Alright, well, we'll see how much this do. Alright, let's see. I'm very much looking forward to Salmos challenge modes in the Discord server. That's awesome. I love to hear that. I too am hoping that. I'm looking forward to that. I'm also really looking forward to soloing, or just doing all of the weaving quests. I know some people are dreading it, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm not getting kicked off the challenge mode squad, right? Why would you? Why would you get kicked off? Sounds good, Court. Cam, when's the Kansu challenge mode guide? Whenever you make it. You know I can't be the one to make it. That is one sad thing about being the dev. I can never be the one to make the strats. Although I would. And I obviously have a strat for all the fights that I do, so. I at least get the fun of doing it every single time. And it's a lot of work, but making the strats is fun. I cook sometimes. Yeah. You do. Okay, let me just lock my Umbra Queen gear. I actually don't even know why I'm locking this. You know what? I'm not going to lock this. I'm going to get rid of it. Because if I need it ever, I can just craft it. I'm just going to lock mine. Screw all of the other stuff. It's taking up too much bag space. Yeah, get rid of that plot armor. Who needs it? I'll probably need it, but you know. Yeah. Get rid of all of it. Okay, want to keep those, want to keep that. I guess I'm wearing the ring. Okay. Get rid of it all. Why are these decks randomly? Oh, I'm at gold cap. How did I get to gold cap? All right, let's see. Cooking is a lot like making strategies. You come up with a plan, and then you a recipe, and then you execute it just in the kitchen instead of on a computer. Good point. Good point. Formerly Operation Wombat is trying to work out a new strategy for Nightmare Challenge. Okay. Oh yeah, are you gonna be Operation? I don't know what the Lufulin set is called, but that one. For Devour Polymorph, would that be possible solo? Probably not, but the challenge mode is not designed to be solo. I have no idea what it would do solo. In standard, Devour is not an option. Any storm buffs, life or ice nerfs? Don't think so. But we'll see how things go. Wait, what happened? What? Fallon, you're the hitter. Turn 1. Oh, are we on? Let's see. Liam has not done test PvP, has he? I don't know. Probably not. Cam, you look ugly. Sheesh, Court. I'm trying here. Oh, can you make the cantrip cards not look ugly? I don't think they look ugly. Are you talking about the icon? I just read Cam, can you, and then I saw look ugly, and I was just like, Cam, you look ugly. Cam, are you secretly a cantrip card? Wow, maybe. We're Spiral Challenge Chasers now. Ooh, I like that. I like that. You can solo Mother Son Challenge mode. I believe that. The Magma Man was changed. Oh yeah, there you go. That's a ice nerf there. PvP is in the best state it's been ever after this update. There you go. Okay, so can you fun tabs? Just do the Phantasmania if you have it. Perfect. All right. The icon doesn't fit in the circle. Like, who did that? I have no idea. Not idea. Voice crack was me, though. You photoshopped a cantrip card fix proposal, and it's ugly. Oh, uglier than the fishing background. Is that so? So we need KI to make it not look ugly. Interesting. Any headway into why teleporters suddenly break your house? I have no idea, but I'm sure Gary is on it. Make the top path chameleon a chromatic hit, please. No, sir or ma'am. It's really not. If we did that, it would be a completely useless spell in PvE. Chromatic hits in just standard PvE are guaranteed to be resisted the most, aka the least useful hit you could possibly have. So We're going to leave that one random, and it is random non-balance. It is useful for going against balance bosses and such. I assume you're asking for PvP or advanced PvE reasons, and those do have paths that I do think are viable for hitting and stuff. Yeah, so make sure you can Phantasmania on 1. Then we should be good. Bottom path's still a great spell, of course. Yeah, I think so. Is there a High Lore Magus Guild portal thingy? There is. We are not doing it right now, but it exists. When are we getting anti-chromatic damage? That's just called a shield, a shield of your own school. That already exists. %, brace complainers not realizing you can attenuate or starfall. That is accurate. You appreciate the random damage hit. It feels like balance has lost some of its all things identity lately, and it's a welcome addition to the repertoire. Yeah. They have been losing that lately. Also, life wizards have been asking for a heal lately, even though there are some who would prefer it be a hit. Although if it was a hit, it would be the same hit as Forest Lord, which is why we didn't do that. I also haven't seen anybody make that connection, by the way. So fun fact about the update. If you were to look at the so close. No worries though. What was it saying? Look at the top paths of the new spells and how they relate to the top paths of the 7/5 AoEs. Because that was very intentional. Dev Mr. Duck, hello. I am farming for Headless Horseman. What is this beep? Is that... Oh, that's Discord. I need to be on... Oh, why am I on Discord? Why am I on Discord online? Why did I do that? Weird. Anyone have a hit? Anyone? Anyone have a hit? I don't think I do. I think I have reshuffle. What if KI I did like Yu-Gi-Oh! Globals apply to your side of the circle only? I think we had talked about something like that. And then we get ways to change, remove, make them bad. I mean, that's exactly what auras are right now. That is exactly that. Is it not? Can't hit this round? Okay, but you can next. I won't waste my thing then. Didn't school-specific mantles get made and then were used like once? Yep. I think so. You like the new storm spell? Replace Tree of Strife with my boss deck. Nice. I sent the ugly proposals to that thread. Okay. So anyway, so basically your new 7-pip is a single target, and like, so you get a 7-pip single target where you previously got 7-pip AoEs, right? So in certain scenarios, bosses probably, you might use the 7-pip. So I didn't want to do any of the 7-pip single targets that were the exact same effect as the AoE, because then it would never get used. Like if you had a single target myth hit that did 700 damage, it would be laughable because that's how much Orthrus does. Therefore, you would never use it because those spells use single target damage. Anyway, so if it didn't in the past have if the 7-pip AoE wasn't a just a straight hit, then the new one is, and if it was a straight hit, then the new one isn't. So yeah, it's really not, it's not super deep or complicated, but yeah. I think the only two that applies to it are life and myth and balance. Yeah. Anyway. So anyway. That's that. Used Amit a ton in test. Very, very nice hit. Yeah, it does a lot. You would think that single hit should do more damage than an AoE hit. It does. It should, and it does. It's only the 7-pip AoEs are the exception. Stormblade Fusion for Hecate might be a good boss opener for me. That's true. On a like team of 2, Sirens is also pretty cool one usually. As a good like minion killer. But anyway. So it's almost like the 7-pip AoEs are valued as single hits. I know, what? Absolutely crazy. Is there any particular reason for the 7-pip AoEs to be valued as single hits other than it being a reaction to the spell nerfs a few years ago? It was supposedly the explanation that was given at the time was that it's like your reward for completing Arc 1, I guess. And I guess Arc 2 would be Shadow Magic. And then, I don't know. It's just a power boost, or maybe it was just like, hey, it's a power boost that was needed to get through Arc 2. Maybe that's true, maybe it's not. But at this point, I don't think we would nerf it. It's already marked no advanced. So yeah, I think just keeping the high power for the people that like it. I don't see us taking that away anyway anytime soon. You got a paragraph about the 7-pip AoEs, okay. I think it contributed to Blade AoE being as bad as it is. Yeah, I mean, maybe, but it's the game is just in its structure. It's teaching you that that's the best thing to do, because that's just how it's just more pip efficient to do it that way. Lore Master drops the headless spell. Yes. Hello, Red Belt. I'm doing pretty good. Can't speak for everybody, but yeah, hope you're doing well. These streams are really just a cam Q&A power hour. I know, it's a power 4 hours. It's a lot of talking from me. Also, a lot more people have been showing up in the past like couple weeks, so thank you. I enjoy these. It's better than dead air. I'll tell you that. But if you want to know more of that, the game, it's not a bad place to be. I'm by no means the expert on anything really, but I know some things. So yeah. Let's see. I still have a boss deck for side quest bosses that decently challenging in endgame. Sweet. Yeah. I imagine these new spells will be used there. Dumb question, does Selenopolis go into Arc 5? If you're asking, is Selenopolis more... Here, let me think about this for a second. Is Selenopolis more a epilogue to Arc 4, a prologue for Arc 5, or 100% in its own lane? I think it's more like, not 100%, but I think it, I don't, honestly, I'm not the one to answer that. I think, yeah, maybe KI Live, they'd answer that. I don't know. It's one of those three. I don't think it's an epilogue to Arc 4 because it doesn't much apply to that. So I think it's more one of the other two. But I suppose you'll see in Arc 5, huh? Thanks for putting the Spellmans on Hephaestus. They were there, it's just Hephaestus didn't show up. And I didn't know until literally yesterday. Yeah. Next test drum, I need everybody to ping me. Be annoying about it. Be like, Cam, the test shop is not up. Technically, I should probably check, but I was busy and I assumed it was up. Cam, bring up the test shop. I pinged Mercedes on day one and said someone is missing, but she didn't get the memo. Why were you cryptic about it? That's not the strategy. That's funny though. It's a lot more Arc 5 prologue than Catacombs was to Arc 4, which I really appreciate. Okay, you enjoyed Test Realm for once as bot Crown. Oh yeah, you bought Crown, so you're able to enjoy it. That's cool. You guys got any plans to make school niches more defined? Could be cool to see like Ice School have a real reason to tank or something. Okay. Well, we tried. It's tough to do that. So in order to require a tank, you need a couple things. You need, I mean, Dark Protector is kind of the best thing for that, but you need fights that are that are heavy on hitting you and take long, because whenever we make a fight that's heavy on hitting the opponents, the player's solution is, okay, kill the enemy faster so that we don't have to worry about the damage that's being dealt to us. So there's something to that. And with the Polaris raid, we tried to do that a little bit with the demon fight, because it takes long, it's 15 plus rounds, and he's hitting y'all hard. So it's supposed to be able to encourage some sort of tank, but also in Wizard we don't have what other MMOs might, since this is a turn-based combat. You don't really have somebody in front of the others who tanks the hits, you know. Everybody's kind of equal here. So I got beguiled. That's fun. Anyway. You sent a screenshot showing he was gone? Guess she still didn't get it though. Or maybe she, I don't know. Maybe she just didn't think it was supposed to be there. I don't know. You liked the reunion of a lot of older characters. Yeah, that was cool. I did like that too. Ozzy made a return. Demon seems more like an endurance round while the rest of this squad helps out. Yeah, I mean, you still have to kill it, but, you know. It's a well-designed one. Well, thank you. I was trying to encourage defensive schools without doing it in the boring way, which I could just say, okay, I'm gonna make a boss that has 9,000 resist to Stormfire and Myth. I could do that, but like that doesn't seem right. It should be that the defensive schools are better at this fight because it needs defense of sort, which I think the demon fight was more for, you know. Execute background process. I just went into a long tangent about why it's hard to make tank fights, but your general question of, hey, do we want to make it so that the school roles are more defined? Yes, we're doing that. We're trying to do that. But we're also trying to give the most amount of agency. So like, could there ever be like a fire tank? We haven't said no at this point. Yo, Oz, did you just gift 5 subs? Yo, thanks so much, the Oz of Wizard. Appreciate that so much. Congrats to y'all who got them. Juan Icemender. Weird name. Connie and Simply and Gypsy Fish. I don't recognize these names, so they must be lurkers, so you know, can't complain. I mean, lurkers need subs too. But anyway, thanks so much. Was Storm designed to be bad for 3 years? Oh my gosh. You never quit, do ya? What are you talking about? Storm is the best hitter and still is. Storm is the go-to choice for like 90% of advanced PvE. Raids, challenge modes, all of it. You skipped the second one? What did I skip the second one? Yes, I skipped the second one. Someone's gonna clip that. You just clocked the connection with the daemon and that line. I might be dumb. No, it's not dumb. I didn't really know what a computer demon or whatever the heck it was. So, but now I do. You weren't super jazzed to see Istar again. Yeah. As an ice can get universal immunity and spam taunt if they really wanted to. That is true, they could. Why are Blade Trap Delusion spells on Alhazred instead of Diego? Because they are able to be used in both game modes, I think, because they're not PvP only. The other ramps will not always be PvP only. The main reason I'm hesitant to do it is because I need to make sure they're on value, because the main reason we've been keeping them is that we didn't want a whole bunch of changes to them. But they're almost in a state where I think we can not touch them for at least a really long time. So, and the balance tree, the Niles, I'm not sure about that one. So anyway, if the idea of not unbanning them was because we didn't want to change them later, then I don't think they're quite ready yet. But the ones that we know are ready can be there. So maybe, yeah, it might be a staggered release. I don't know. Who knows? You thought the tank strategy for cannon protection was really funny. Oh, yeah. I thought it was less funny, but you know. That's just kind of the problem with pathing mobs. We haven't quite gotten it right yet. But I think there's a desire from us internally and the players that Raid 4 not have pathing mobs, so we'll see if we can do that. Robust version of Sentinel would be good, like Life Colossus's. You're thinking recently, out of the Arcanum Scholars, Jackie gets the least face time out of everyone. She was actually in this most recent one, I think. But that could just be because we've never been to her world, so. Any plan to give her action next time in the next year? I thought she was talking in the lead up to Selenopolis, so she's being used. Again, I don't think. Yeah, I think that, yeah, the main reason is probably because we haven't been to her world yet. Test Velma still crashes, logged back in, and immediately pressed X by accident and crashed again. Yeah, it does still crash. You came back after a year break. The game's still fun. Oh, I'm glad you're back. Think Storm will be better than Myth next update, but Myth still has Storm's identity. Wait, you think Storm will be better than Myth in PvP? Or are you talking about other stuff? Because Storm's best in like pretty much everywhere else anyway. Once Elf and Catch are gone, there's zero reason to play this school over Myth. Ah. Yeah, okay, well. That's a fun thing to. Okay. I realize I'm really behind in chat, and I'll catch up. I need to get some water. I just need to need to make sure the team's not waiting on me. I don't know how much longer this gate is up. Probably another. Actually, it's probably pretty close. I'll be right back. Got it. Okay. All right, let's go. There's a reason you play Storm, so you can complain about Storm. Okay, well. Guess that's something. All right, Storm players live in a fallacy where they want to be good at everything because PvE says they are, advanced PvE says they are, and yeah. Honestly, even in PvP, I think when Team comes online, Storm will be very preferable. At least it was when Team PvP existed in the past. So, The only thing that Storm would be theoretically bad at, which I don't even think it will be, is 1v1 PvP. But everything else, it's like top tier. So I don't know. I will say I didn't clock Selenopolis being the inverse of base croc being the spirit schools in the elemental. I think it was a cool decision. Yeah, it was cool. That wasn't always the plan, so I'm glad that we went there with that. No idea what a computer demon is? Look it up. Was the intent originally supposed to be people killing all the mobs? Not sure what you mean. Who's my favorite WizTuber? I can't say that. No favoritism from me. Next raid will actually have dynamic pathing mobs. They follow you. Oh, jeez. That would be hilarious. World Elixirs when? I do not know, but hopefully soon. Are we going to pre-order bundles for Selenopolis similar to Novus and Wallaroo? I don't think so, but I would be for it if that did exist. Oh wait, yeah. You know how brain tries to sleep and then it's good to gain good rest. Yeah. They'll come when it doesn't break the game. Yeah, they will come when it doesn't break the game. That is accurate. You've gone on record multiple times saying elf should go. It should not be priority, however. There are way more broken things in the game currently. Than Storm Elf? Like what? Frostbite? Frostbite and Poison are really the only ones left. We already banned the TC. Storm Elf should be banned. Also, Liam, when Storm Elf is banned, Storm is useless. Yeah, we'll see. Try dual schooling. How about that? Novus and Wallaroos preceded their test realms, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. You're probably right. Aren't Frostbite imported already gone? Just the TC, yeah. Just the TC. At the moment. Okay. Well, I caught up to chat, y'all. I'm good at the game. Liam doesn't know you can weave into fire and get dots. I think he knows. He might just be like, yeah, but it doesn't deal with set shields. Is that the next one? Is he using Fire Elf on the Storm? Lots of Storms are using Fire Elf these days. People set shield every turn. Oh, guys, people set shield every single turn. Did you know that? Liam, because Liam doesn't exaggerate. Your opponent will set shield every turn. If that were true, by the way, you would win. Because if you know exactly what your opponent's going to do, you'd use that against them. Anyway. Congrats on catching up quick. Everyone started asking questions. They kind of did. Kraken is bad, though. A Gambit's Neg Charms. Well, it could just be neg charms aren't as developed as other forms of mitigation or whatever. Like if there existed a trainable 1-pip 3-fold, would that make it better? So I think if/when, I hope it's when we fix dual schooling to be in to actually work for higher DPP schools like Storm, then it might put Storm up higher. Like for example, how much does Centaur do? Centaur, Wizard 101. Right? 610. Let's see. Yeah, so that's what I thought. I was just making sure. So basically just say Centaur for a Storm casting it, Centaur did, 920, which would be, Triton damage. Then Storm would be, I think, benefited more from dual schooling and then be better at it and whatnot. Anyway, that's just an example of something that could be done. Could, maybe not exactly, but hopefully. Anyway, all right. Do you know if the AoE Forest Lord fusions are still single hits? They are, yeah. Like they hit one at a time. That they do. Yo, how do I kill Tsitsi rematch standard mode? He keeps respawning. He only respawns once, so you should be able to kill him twice. If you're still struggling, you may want to look up a video on the cheats. I hear Almond has one. I don't know who else. Storm would be S tier right now if their dual school was equal to the 6 others. Good to know. Tell you what, Liam, if you make that your sole point of argument, I think you'll find a lot of sympathy from the devs, because I know I really want to do it. I know Stormbringer really wants to do it. I think Ratbeard is more or less on board. I don't know. I think he's becoming on board. Anyway, just saying, if you want to campaign for that change, the dual school DPP thing, I would support that. You can use my Storm as an example to show dual school ice. Stats are pretty good. Stats are good, yes. It's the DPP that might need some adjustment. So like the actual number, the value on the card. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're still going to be doing a lot. You're going to, like, right now as a Storm, I think you can do more ice damage than ice can do. I think that's already true now, but even still, it needs to be more to justify Storm using it. Only problem with dual schooling is crit. Maybe, yeah. I think people were saying it's even more than that, but I can hit pierce caps and almost damage caps, but 0 crit. Well, I mean, if you can, then doesn't that mean you could use crit jewels? I don't know. Oops. He said GG gang. Does that mean the portal's closed? The portal is closed. The tank is clean. Okay. So, how many spellments did I get? Did I get enough to upgrade it one time? I did. W. Basically, I got enough spellments from this session to go from tier 2 to 3. So. So that means I only need... If I did this one more time, I'd be done. Great, I'll do it next year. Actually, maybe next stream? I don't know. I don't know what people are planning to do or how many... yeah, what the whole plan is for that. But anyway. Wow, Liam getting support for once. I mean, not everything he says is wrong. Just a lot. Let's see. GG, everyone doing bun. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Would it be possible for me to join the Valiant Eagles? It's possible, yeah. We have, right now, I think we only have one spot. We have one spot. And I don't know what status the guild purge is in. I was gonna look for all the sleeping people, but half of them are gonna be my characters. I haven't logged into a lot of my characters in a while. This guy sounds familiar. Yeah. Last login, that wasn't that long ago. Josie, I think she said she quit, so I might want to kick her. No hard feelings, of course. Josephine Goldenheart, super sweet and a lot of fun playing with her, but if she ain't around, then yeah. I think I'll just do that one right now, because that's just one that I know of. Let me go. Yeah. Josephine Goldenheart. There's one more space. All right. You're so tempted to ask to join on my storm, but I'm gonna... You see what your current guild's getting up to. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. All right. When's Cam gonna fund my keys? Right now. Actually, let me... You know what? Let's see. Let's see what we can make, huh? I don't actually know how much Azoth I have. 31. That's not a lot. I swear I had a lot, but I had to make a key, I think. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm not doing that. Okay, so... Drown Dan. I'm close to it, looks like. Oh yeah, I could make that. Not going to though. That I could do. Takanobu. I could make a Takanobu key. That one I do want to do. Funferatu. Less likely, but I could probably do it. Yeah, I mean, I can fund a Takanobu key at some point. I think Debop already has done this. I mean, should I just make this right now? We'll use it eventually. Heck, I'll make it. I've made it. I'm gonna lock that. Was that a bad decision? Probably. Because maybe I needed that Azoth for something else. But you know what? I didn't think about it much. We just went. Okay. Calling out to all of the viewers. Does anybody have Crocopatra Master Duels? We gotta get at least one badge today. My last badge in here is doing it 7 more times. I want Crocopatra Master Duels because they're really easy. I could also do Exalted, but Master is easier. Oh, I have a lot of keys, yeah. The Azoth is what I'll need more. I have Crocopatra rematch. Is that the same? No, this is different. Crocopatra Duel. You have 1 and 2 Exalted? Alright. Let's meet up. You only have Exalted? We can do it. That's fine. I think I might actually have some too. Okay, maybe I don't. But I can do this. You need the badges too if you need a storm? Okay. Yeah. Let me know when you guys are ready. I probably have you added. I have a lot of people added. So just let me know. Jax is calling dibs. Okay. You have a tier list tomorrow and a buff storm vid. Oh, buff storm vid. Okay. Have a good night, Liam. You don't have me added? Don't have your storm? Okay. I just need one of you added. If I have Jax added, does Jax have any of you added? All I got are Exalted. That's fine. Exalted's pretty easy, I think. I don't even remember, honestly. I don't actually know. Let me just check the Crocopatra stuff. Crocopatra Exalted Duel. So she does this, she gives minions. She'll randomly beguile. It doesn't look like there's any feint or blade cheats really, so should be pretty straightforward to be honest. All right. You don't think anyone in Valiant Eagles has it? Okay. Well, just only Beguile if you blade. Yeah. All right. Well, then let's yeah, send me a TFC or we can meet up and then we can get started. I had to get rid of some people on the friends list. I have a lot of I feel bad every time I do it, but I mean, yeah, I mean, just anybody who doesn't have a symbol has to get kicked eventually. Okay, I have 3 of this same person. I don't know who it is, but I have one of you saved, so if I'm removing you, sorry. Next time we meet up, just wait. This is someone I know. Shoot. Next time we meet up, oh, this is 2020. Wow. Just tell me. Tell me to give you a symbol, I guess. Oh, this is fine. Okay. I know who this is. I don't know why, but I just knew that one. Wait, who was this? Eldest Skywalker. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Satyr Commons. All right, I can do that. Be right there. That one was me. Oops. Sorry. But as you can see, I have a lot of people added. So and a lot have symbols too, so I gotta be more picky. I kind of just add anybody, but yeah. All right, I need to give people the farming symbol if we farmed something together. At some point I'll probably have to remove people who eventually I'll have to remove people who have symbols, but I haven't gotten there yet. You're Adrian? Okay. I will add you as well. There we go. All right. Abyss wanted to join the guild. Yes. You found a master? Awesome. During Nightmare. Oh, no way. Hey guys, check this. Show off. I get to show off. It's one of the only things I get to show off. Okay. Now Jax is here. Oh man. Oh no, no. Now we're gonna have 3. Oh wait, no, Monica doesn't have it, I don't think. It was a different character. Now y'all are just bullying. Alright. Sorry. Normal me now. Okay. Yeah. Just teleport to your home and then we'll get started. I only have a half hour left. Who has? Okay. Whatever you want to do mine, I'm online right now. You're Jeffrey. Okay. Jeffrey. Okay. Wonderful. Let's get it. Let me put on my Dwarven hat. Okay. Let's do it. Master Croc. Didn't come in with full health. What a throw. He's probably fine. Do everyone have to be on my friend list to use it? No, just one. I mean, no. We just need to be on your friends list to teleport to you. So yeah, just one. You really need to mass paint the boss with 2.4k HP. Okay, probably not. You got me. Yes. Yes, we need to. That is necessary. I don't know what I'm even looking for here. Mount Grendelweed. Yeah. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Jeffrey said he has one. All right, cool. I don't know who all. I know there's 5 of us, so I don't know who all is going to be able to get in this one, but I think Jeffrey has to be here. And then we'll go on to the exalted ones. I get called out all the time. Have you not watched these streams? You said you had 5 when we started? 3. 3, I had 3. Oh, I forgot to turn this light on. Ah! That doesn't help. There we go. It was the power went out yesterday. I forgot it resets to max brightness every time the power goes out. I can duck out if anyone else needs progress. Okay. Oh, you had 5. Nice. You still need 9 more Zeus? I did that last time, so I am happily not going to do that this time. Yeah, we did that last time. We did that Thursday, so... Oh, I got a Fire Whirlwind Perm. Hey, can't complain. Perm mount's a perm mount. I got a myth one time, too. Anyway. Okay, so now who... Okay, Trevor, maybe? Yeah. Nice, you found a spot for it already. Alright, exalted time. We're done taking it easy, folks. Now I have 5, yeah. Although, if anyone has master duels, let us know. I don't know. Actually, do I have enough crowns to buy one? Croc. Opat. Ooh, 500. So close. Why are they both 500? What is this? I don't even know. You're just gonna frenzy AoE? Fair enough. Okay. Maybe we all just do that, huh? Let's do it. Let's just do that. Actually, I'll mass faint and faint. I'll mass faint. I'll be the boring support. Okay, I didn't mean to do this. I swear. It just happened. I wasn't trying to pull a boar. Okay. It's kind of, isn't it crazy? We're now like 70 levels above 100. I just remember 100 being the max for the longest time. Still boggling to me. I remember when these came out, yeah. Now we're like just like crazy more powerful than level 100 stuff. Level 100 is mid-tier. Bonkers. Yeah. You found another Crocopatra Master? Heck yeah, we'll take it. Y'all, did you 80% storm res, by the way. Maybe should have a non-storm. Use the faints. I don't know. Alright, we'll see. More fodder, protect your queen. Yeah. You'll be level 200 before you know it. We will. Yeah. True. Single faint fun. I mean, that did 13k. I mean, not bad. Brother. Should I faint? You know, I'm gonna just. I mean, sure. I'm fainting the scorpion. We know what we're doing. It'd be really funny if it killed. I mean, it might. I mean, that was close. That was really close, actually. Okay, she killed herself. Oh, classic. Where's the we gotta. Yep. I knew someone would do it.
Haha, kill yourself. Haha.
Yes. Okay, well, those three are dead. Well, I guess not. Our queen needs her army. Respawns. Okay, well, we clearly need to kill him one turn, huh? Finally, another balance. Oh, yeah. True. That was infinitely funner than a scorpion. Yeah. Your queen is dead, I know. Like, what does this guy even think is going on? Your queen killed herself. I mean, she plays with that insane bolt. I mean, what you gonna do? All right. I'll take them. All right, so I think it was Jeffrey said he found another one. Let's go. Heck yeah. Master Duel, the best. Thank you for this. This makes it a lot easier. I really don't need to do this, but whatever. Actually, you know what? Okay, never mind. I was gonna undo it. Whatever. I feel like this is even easy for level 40. Like 2k health? That's not him. Yeah, I don't know. You mean you don't want to farm Mirror Lake for master duels? No. No, thank you. Did you see your Beast Moon feedback? Not yet. I haven't gone through any of the feedback yet. I haven't had time yet. Only has like 6k. Yeah, I mean maybe the cheats make it justify it. I don't know. All right. All right. Back to Exalted, unfortunately. If anyone else in chat has a Crocopatra Master Duel, that'd be greatly appreciated. Only 3 more left. Okay. We're gonna do this a little better this time. I would say, yeah, don't have the. I think wait to use the feints on the. Yeah, Jack should go after me, and then don't hit on turn 1. Hit on turn 2. Don't hit turn 1. And then he's gonna Frenzy and AoE. I think that might kill. Frenzy Gaming. Yeah, you could say that. Pretty sure the level 40 versions still have bonkers stats. Okay, yeah, that could be. It was a mistake? No. No, he didn't hit. Watch it. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. I thought he was just like, whoops. Yo, if the other team all frenzied too? Could be good. Don't insane bolt yet. Thank you. Anything for you, my queen. Oh, this is gonna be okay. Well, whatever. Not worried about that. Ignore the fact that Frenzy didn't exist. Okay, Berserk then. Everybody Berserk. Full Berserk gameplay. You can make some key portals. Okay, okay. Yeah, if you want to coordinate a session, maybe coordinate with Jax and Alazar or whoever else. And we can get that started. Kapow! Ooh, so close. Almost killed by itself. The power of balance. Nearly did it. Nearly. Is it max tier, Jax? It probably is. Who's letting the support hit? Honestly, probably better in this scenario. All right, Adrian. Wait, isn't Trevor the one who had it? I mean, maybe not. Okay, let's go to Adrian's. Okay, here's one. Yeah, here's one. All right. After this, we just need one more. I think, right? Yes. After this, we just need one more. This is gonna be great. So yeah, I don't remember if I have any exalted ones. I might not. But if anyone has exalted or master, please let us know. You know what? I'm gonna do the mass faint second, just so that the minions don't get rid of them. Only friend on, I think, Lionfire. Is this your last Housing Gauntlet badge? It is. I'm about to complete the whole category. Really excited about that. Very nice. Thank you, thank you. Wait. Anyone here have another croc? You got one place down? Okay. Okay, it looks like Adrian's got the last one, so no worries here. How many more rematches do you need? 0. Let me show you something. Boom. Done. And where is he? Boom. Done. I have finished all of my rematches, so this is my very, very last Housing Gauntlet badge. I'm going to go through it after it because I'm excited. The only one I mean, I don't have all the extra credit ones, but, you know, they're extra credit, so. You're almost over the 700 hurdle, yeah. True. I feel like I'm really close on the Skeleton Keys as well. I just need Lightbane and King Boar. No, we did King Boar. We did King Boar. I think I just need Lightbane then. There was one more though, wait. No, yeah, it's just Lightbane. I'll do that one eventually. It's right here. I'm not really worried about that one. This is the last time I will see Crocopatra until Croc Museum. Maybe, yeah. This may do it. A lot of my remaining badges are like not hard ones, which I'm kind of glad about. Like, I mean, yeah, there's I think last time I went through it, like, there's a couple sections where I know like it'll take some time, but a lot of it is just a lot of it is the caramel randomness, pet mini games, and then lastly is evading me. Oh, just defeating mobs, really. That's a lot of it. And like after all of that, I'll be at like 840. I don't know. I feel like there's not a lot left. Oh, raids, yeah. Did I solo fail spawn yet? I did, yes. And I did it with no blades and no traps. Randomly. Because I thought I couldn't use them. Which was a little stupid, but, you know. Yeah. I'm also a death wizard, so. Thanks, gang, for everyone's doing these crocs. I needed them and it saved some time finding people. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for providing them. So did you just spam hits? Yeah, I spammed Aura, Empower, in like Scarecrow and Krulu. And eventually I won. That was about it. He's death, so it's cheating. Yeah, more or less. Yeah, soloing Fellspawn on death is not really a challenge. You just kind of spam. You know. I do need to do the Oogie Boogie eventually. Just wondering if a game I used to play got closed down. Could it say under maintenance? I don't know what you mean by that. Under mainsment? Like if it's closed down, could it be up? I don't know what you mean. Oogie Boogie solo is an experience. I feel like I've done it before. Maybe on a different character though. I don't know. Yeah, that sounds rough though. For non-death wizards. Yeah, see, I'm a death wizard. Easy. Croc Queen Quasher. That's awesome. And I got the best drop from this gauntlet. I mean, from this thing. This is the best drop you can get from it. It's not really worth it. I mean, it's comparable to my Dorgan Hood, but it's not comparable to, you know. So yeah, there you go. Probably just gonna trash it though, because I mean, when would I ever use this? I don't know. But that is what you need. Maybe on my second death character. Never doing that. But, so I don't know why I locked it. Anyway. Okay. Oh wait, I can update that. And the grand reveal. 78 out of 78. That's a lot of Housing Gauntlet badges. We got all these. Ultra duels and the one-shots. One-shots right here. Then we got the gauntlets. All them gauntlets all the way through. And yeah, I know I didn't get these, but that's fine. I can do that someday if I feel like it. And then we got the grinding of the gauntlets. Crazy, this one. You know, did this one. And then we go to the rematches. So many rematches. All of the rematches. All the rematches and the rematches, multiple things, you know, all that. All the glorious rematches. And all the way at Relived the Glory Days. What badge do I have on now? I feel like I should have this one. Anyway, I'm very, very glad about that one. The next one on my site's really, yeah. So raid, I'll have to figure that out. Where am I at the Cabals one? So I need a different role to get this one. This one I'll get probably next raid session we do. This one would take some time. Again, probably different role. This one I don't think will be that hard, because yeah, we're getting close. And then of course, we'll have to summon the poison oak, and then do the 1% badge, and then the big group that I'm missing really is the Crying Sky raid. That one will be a lot of them. So yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried. I do need 20. Yeah, that's a lot. You need 25 though. What do I need 25 of? Oh, 25 of the raid wins. Okay, yeah, no, that'll take a while, but I'm not too worried about it. It'll happen over time, assuming we get regular raid sessions going. You really want to try it? Yeah, I think we're gonna run the Cabal's Revenge a while, and then maybe move on to Crying Sky, I think. You also need more void raids. I'll do some void raids. The only badge I need is extra credit, but I'll do it. I did so many void raids. Unfortunately, the overcount feature was not a thing when I got these badges. So I have gotten more than 1,000 power stars, I'll tell you that. And more than 10 of these, and more than all of this. More than 50 wins. But anyway. Yeah, there's some badges there to get. But that one I can't really do myself, obviously, so this one next mayhem I need to grind this Clams badge. And then not really worried about this, and the world badges, I mean the caramel ones will be a fun time to go through. Yeah, anyway, I know there's a lot that I have to do still, but I'm really not that worried about it. I feel like it'll go quick, maybe. So yeah. As someone with only 33 of them, God, some of these are weird, yeah. And a lot of these are probably defeats, right? Defeat 100s. Well, actually, how many defeat 100s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's actually a lot of these. There's a lot of these, more than I thought. Anyway. And then, yeah, I have a bunch of these to do. What's this? Oh, yeah. Whoa. Defeat it while having 4 with active absorbs. Damn it. Oh my gosh. I feel like this UI needs to be bigger. Or pages. I don't even know, man. We did a bunch of random ones. I don't know why we did these. But yeah. We did a bunch of random ones. But yeah, I'll do that. That'll be a fun time, I think. I like doing those. Well, I'm 113th on the leaderboard. Heck yeah. I might even be more now if I look myself. You did Clean Hands Club? That's such an obtuse one. Yeah, again, we did a bunch of random ones. I think we did. I was helping other people who needed them, is what it was. And I was like, yeah, sure, I guess I need them too. So you've got a lot more mob grinding to do. Oh yeah, I am well aware. All right, gold cap. Let's see where I is. 113. Yeah, you're right. Yo, I'm actually like, how many pages? I'm like 2 badges away. 2 badges away from page 8. That's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. That's not bad at all. I'm pretty close. Once I get past 700, I'm gonna be close to that top 100 actually. And then of course we have where is he? Justin Stormrider. This is the Astro Wiz in chat. He's pretty high there. What's the one that you're missing? You're only missing one, right? This one is only because of things. This is EDAC, right? One Cabal win. Oh, yo, you should join us next time. You should, or you're probably gonna get it before that, but I think next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend. How does someone have 867? It's a bug. You have to, basically it's counting extra credit badges as normal badges. But anyway, whoa. If you include extra credit, there's 1273. That's a lot. This guy probably has, he probably has a lot of beast, probably like all of the, he probably has all of the Beastman badges, let's be real. But wow. Nearly every badge in the game, probably. I mean, yeah, that's pretty wild. I'm curious, what do you guys, as badge hunters, I'm gonna end the stream soon, but as badge hunters, which, between the extra credit one and the non-extra credit one, which leaderboard do you consider to be the more legit one? Like the one that people go for and stuff. Just from what y'all have been saying, I kind of think that this one is the one that people talk about more, which is the non-extra credit. Where am I on this one? 146. Okay. I'm 750. Interesting. That means I have 60 extra Beastman badges. Wow. Probably. And other stuff. No extra credits and some credit are no longer attainable. Yeah, right. Extra credit includes badges that are simply not possible to get. Yep, that is true. That's what I figured. Fix the bug with it being over the limit. Yeah. Yeah, I gotcha. I mean, but everybody in the badge hunting community knows that 863 is the cap. Obviously, it's going up, but like they'll just see anybody above and know it's not real. So you're right. You're nearly there. Wild. Remember, 6 are Wallaroo challenge modes. You are correct. That is, yep. That's right. All right. You know, I think we raided him recently, but I'm gonna raid Sauce again. He's doing PvP with he's doing PvP with new spells, so gotta support that. Anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. I think I'm gonna stream on Halloween. I don't really have Halloween plans, to be honest, so if y'all don't either, I think I'll be here. So